boys and girls. It is indeed me, Z Money. We're hanging out today on a Saturday. And I'm going to do something a little different. If you're watching us on TikTok, yes, it looks kind of funky. But if you're watching us on every other platform that you can watch us on, at Big Lip Radio, that includes YouTube, X, Facebook, Trovi, Rumble. Those are just some of the actual live consoles. This is unannounced. It is just me feeling good today, and I feel like making some music. So if you're on your phone and on TikTok and you're doing the long way, right? We all do the long way versus this way. Versus that way, the horizontal way. There's a different view for you, and I'm here today because I feel like making music. Normally, I come on here, play video games, or do podcasts, talk about current events, talk about life, sometimes politics, video games, movies, whatever I have to repeat myself to say. But today, we're here making music. And it's a little different because normally I don't come on here and make any sort of music. But today, we're going to do that. So, without further ado, let me move to this scene right here. I'm streaming off of Streamlad's desktop. I'm in the small window in the bottom left. And what you see up here is a little music program that I've been messing around with. And not only that, if you're looking down here, you see me pointing, I have one of these things called an MPC. And it's here to make music for you and for me. I got to get the volumes correct on this. So this is more of a test run than it is anything official. If you'd like to see what else we have to do or follow along to see how official this can become, check out Big Lip Radio on all of our social media platforms at biglipradio.com if you're just kind of curious as to where to find it all. Or if you're even more supportive than the normal person out there, you can donate and you can subscribe to our lip service and you can get us fired for all kinds of crazy shit we say on that. But every Wednesday, Big Lip Radio goes live to do our standard radio show in a podcast format or live streaming just for you between the times of 5:30 and 6. Arizona MST time, that's when we go live. This month has been Papa J's birthday month. And let me tell you what, it's gone off without a hitch. Baby, everybody's been trying all kinds of different snacks and bugs and hot things and opening presents. It's really cool. Go check it out. It's one of the coolest ways you can be involved, and it's free. It's free. You don't have to pay nothing. But if you want, you can go ahead and donate, give the stars, go ahead and give the likes. Tap the screen a million times. If you're watching on your phone, hit that subscribe button, and it'll pop up here. Now, like I said, there's a few things we need to explain here. You're wondering why the hell is Big Lip Radio doing a live show at 4:14 on a Saturday? It's because I'm here by myself. I got my yard work hat on, but I chose not to do the yard work, and I chose to sit here and mess with this little machine. You see my fingers tapping down here in the bottom of your screen. If you're watching this live, you can see it. This is called an MPC-1, and it's from Akai. They've been around forever. I messed with the MPC 2000, 3000, whatever you want to call it, and now they've made it modernized. So it's this little box here. I'm showing you the best way to view this is, here it is, or to experience what I'm about to show you is through our video channel. So YouTube is probably the best way you can do it. If you chat along, if you like along, I'll be able to see all your comments. I don't have to look to the left and to the right a million times unless I'm going to play a sound effect. I have a soundboard over here. Sorry, I'm not used to having two different computers running this. Like, for example...
Oh, yeah, a little 8-year-old boner running around the house.
Yeah, that's Papa J, and then...
Do not come. Do not come.
One of your best friends out there, Kamala Harris. And yes, I like the Eagles football team, which is why I have this Eagles hat on. But today, I'm going to practice... Practice is the key word, making some beats here. Now, I've never interfaced with an actual computer that you see the mouse running around on back here, and this MPC-1 machine. So we're going to do that today. And I'm going to go ahead and start off just by playing some beats. Now, you guys don't have to listen along. You can go do your own thing. You can tune in when you want. I think this is only going to be like a 30 to 45 minute thing, only because I'm shy. I'm shy when it comes to music making abilities. This is a new thing for me, so I'm not an experienced or professional. If you ask me to my face in person how long I've been making music, you can actually go through Google and just type in Z-Money, Z-M-U-N-N-Y, and I've had songs on here from 2022. I think there was three songs I put up to 2023. I put one song up, and I haven't put anything up in 2024. That's how shy I am. And I have all this cool equipment. I got a drum set here. Look, I'm telling you, I got drumsticks. Look, here's drumsticks. Like, the drum is actually not in front of me. It is my son's drum. Yes, he is of age, and he actually works at the same place I do. But he's able to afford cool things that you see in the background here. This is one of the toms if you're watching us live. But I'm trying something new here on Big Lip Radio, because one of the things I've been bitching about is we need to do new things, right, to all the crew members on our team, which is a lot of them. And I feel like I'm the only one putting out any extracurricular content to help that purpose in doing new things. If I had all 13 people that rotate throughout the Big Lip Radio podcast doing new things and posting it to our channel, we might be in a different place. But no, it's usually just me trying to post everybody else's shit. But here we are. Here we are today. Now, you might, like I said, you might be watching us live or watching this later and seeing a bunch of different screens here. I'm going to change a screen so you can see me in screen even bigger than what I was, because we're not necessarily going to mess with a computer program. If you're watching us on any of those vertical platforms, you'll see a big old blank spot at the bottom there. That's okay. I'm not too terribly worried about it. That's for the chat. I wonder and hoping you can see all the chat messages. But just as an example, I can't really zoom out too much more. Let me see if I can adjust my camera here. Push it back a little more without it going crooked. Sorry, it's just one of my things. Like I said, I told you, I'm trying to figure this out. Still. All right. You can see my face. Cool. It looks a little crooked. I'm not too worried about the crookedness. I want you to see the majority of the machine here that I'm going to be tapping my fingers on. And yes, I got some brewskis here. Thank you so much for tuning in. That was my hat bumping off the microphone. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm a little crouched, you see here. It's okay because I'm trying to stay in a certain area. I guess I can bring it up a little bit. Bring the camera up. Okay. You can still... Okay, good. You can see my eyeballs in my face when I talk into the microphone. Nothing's muted here. So just as an example, this MPC-1 is capable of so much. I've already loaded what they call a pack, a sample pack, VSTs, whatever you want to call them, into the machine. So I can hit a button. Right? As I'm hitting these little, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 pads, 4x4, they all have different sounds associated with them. So as a simple beat here, without hitting the microphone in the bottom and glitching out, I'm going to try just your basic beat. I'm going to do it with one hand too, because I need my left hand here to hold a beer. So like I said, if you're tuning in on TikTok or wherever, hit that like and subscribe button. Tap your screen. Give me the hearts a million times. I'm going to take a sip of this adult beverage. No, we are not sponsored by them. But hey, if you're looking for a sponsor, Michelob, hit me up. One-handed, other hand holding a beer. Left hand holding a beer, right hand getting ready to play some sort of rhythm. And I don't have a metronome, so it could be off. But if you're out there and you want to tune in and you want to try to make some sort of rhythm or rhyme or rap lyrics to this, I guess just let me know. Podcast@BigLipRadio is our email. You can go to our website. You can chat along live with us now. I'll see it all You ain't ever have to wonder. Ready? Here we go. You can see as I go to take a drink, the rhythm is thrown off. Now I got 2 hands free. Let's go ahead.
Okay. Look at this dad. Look at
Uh-oh. Kids are busting in the back. It's okay.
this. Look
Come
at
here.
the shorts I'm wearing tonight.
Whoa! My oldest daughter just picked up these shorts today. Look at that. Shark shorts, and they're like a sweatpants material. It's really cool. They actually look awesome. You're going to wear... Wait a minute. You're wearing these to a pool party?
Yeah, because then I'm going to get changed while we're there.
You're going to get changed into your swim trunks while you're there. That makes sense. That makes sense, my friend. It's okay. Do you like them?
Yeah.
I give them a 10 plus. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I got 2 hands free, no beer. Let's see what we can do with 2 hands just based off of this simple pack. Now this pack is called Trap Soul Kit from the MPC world. So if you go to Akai MPC, you can buy this actual kit to separate it into drums so you don't have to sample anything and make your own little pads. It's very conveniently made into drums for you. So you see my right hand? That let me know if you can't hear it. Let me know if you need me to turn it up. It doesn't matter to me. My right hand's controlling the snare, the kick, whatever you want to call it. And then my left hand is going to control the boom bap. Ready? You see how easy it is? Oh man, you know what I just realized? It is so hard to talk and do this at the same time. Piano teachers back in the 90s when they were teaching us how to do music class, I don't know how they were able to speak and play the piano. So I'm just doing the hi-hat here with my right hand. Boom. Bap. Boom. Bap. Boom. Boom. Bap. That's funny. I'm saying it at the same time as I played it. So let me just play it and not say anything real quick. I feel like I can do that with one hand. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, you see. This is a beginner. I am a beginner. I've had these items for so long, but I've never once showed any of this to the world. And you're getting me full screen here if you're watching this on all the normal platforms. But if it's on TikTok, you got that up and down. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're on TikTok, hit those hearts over and over and over. You'll see the chat, which is why there's a black screen behind you. I have another program running on this monitor. You might be able to see the reflection in my glasses. But we're just messing around today. Today's a Saturday. It's nothing to be serious about. We're playing beats. Big Up Radio has never played beats ever, homemade beats on their platform, and I'm here to do that to you today. So let's try it again. My right hand's gonna do the right, whatever you want to call it, the snare, the hi-hat, the and then my left hand, you see right here, is gonna do the boom bap. Ready? Oh, my finger slips. So there are finger slips, and you'll play random stuff, and we'll get into these other instruments. But if you want to tag along, tune in, chat. Type me a message. I will see it. I'm looking at the screen right now, which is why I'm not looking directly at you, but I'm looking more to the left here because I can see all the messages that come up. You can see the screen. See, this is the computer monitor I'm looking at to see all of your messages. So please, let's see if we can do this. And if it's too quiet on any end, tell me if my voice is too low. Tell me if the beats are too loud. I want to get this right. This is the first time we're ever doing this here on Big Up Radio. Hit that like and subscribe button wherever you're watching us and tap a million times. Boom bap. Remember, my left hand. Boom bap. Ready? Yep. all messed up. Now, I don't know if the camera's moving at all. If it is, I apologize. I can move certain things around, but if you're on the horizontal versus the vertical versus the horizontal screen, you'll see more of my little drum machine here. And I'm tapping this drum machine. If you're just tuning in, Akai MPC. This is the MPC 1, and I already have a sample kit loaded in here. So let's keep going. I don't know. I feel like the whole desk is shaking when I do this. Let's see if we can keep the camera on the right view here so you can see what I'm doing without having to lose any sort of content. Now, my hat's cut off. Yes, I'm very shy when it comes to making music. I'm going to tell you that right now. And my microphone keeps moving in front of my face. That's okay. I can barely hear any of the instruments. Notice how I don't have the headphones on? No headphones. It's speakers that are out. You see this one right here? This is a 3-inch computer monitor, stereo monitor, whatever you want to call it. And I got another one over here. So I can hear what I'm doing without headphones on. I just can't tell the audio quality of the levels. So you heard a bunch of different sounds. I'm going to hit this purple key right here if you're watching me live. This is not going to be put up as a podcast form. This is only exclusive to all of our live content audience viewers. You like my shirt? Modelo, it's beer, and I'm drinking Michelob Ultra. I drink a lot of beer, and I have a Coors Banquet hat. Not right now. It's the Eagles football team hat because football is starting here soon, and the preseason is happening. This is a topical format. Say whatever you want to say, however you want to say it. I don't violate the First Amendment right. You can call me all kinds of names. I don't even care. I'm not going to report you. It's not what I'm out to do. I'm just here to stream live to you guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. It doesn't matter where you're viewing me from. It'll all count. Michelob Ultra, cheer, baby. I stole them from my wife. Now, I do use computer programs and software to make music as well. I don't just use this physical MPC 1 from Akai to make all my music. Now, if you go type in Google Z Money, you will, no joke, hit up all the profiles that I have and wherever I have the music. And you can go like and subscribe and listen to a few things I've made. They're old. There's nothing recent and new. Like I said, I'm shy. So I'm trying to come out of my shell for you guys. Make sure you comment and chat along. I'm going to play a little bit more on here, and then we're going to introduce a computer program. I'm pointing at it right now because you can't see the screen, but I'm going to introduce it here in a second. But in the meantime, let me go ahead and just start punching this. So, purple key, right? You have your basic melody. You got a melody there. We're not going to do anything with it because I think it's too slow. We might go look for a different pack later on. You got your do. And you got your voices. You got your green pad here. It's like a low bass. You got your cowbells. You got your hi-hat. I'm using one thumb, and I can hit two different things. Yeah, I feel like every time I punch this thing, because no joke, it feels like I'm beating it with my hand, the camera shifts. I'm going to figure that out, but right now this is the first stream we're ever doing with music. Something Bigger Radio has not done before. It's not your normal video game or just podcasts that we do with 10 people in the room. This is at the old school Tanner Studios at Big Up Radio, and I'm trying to make music for the first time. I got a basic beat. I'm going to show you guys for just tuning in. Ready? Now, I can do all that with one hand. You saw me use two hands, but I'm going to do it with one hand. Ready? See how my hand as a whole starts hitting other keys. The cool thing is I can stop whatever we're playing. I'm going to do the ninja chop. Ready? And you're going to see how easy it is to make music with one of these MPCs just by doing karate chops. Ninja karate chops. Ready? It's going to be basic boom bap. Boom bap. There's tempos. There's so much we can dive into, but tonight we're just going to keep it easy. You're going to watch what I do, and then you can start calling out things. Ready? Ready? I'm going to get my hand in the karate chop formation, and we're going to do this. Ready? Ready? You see it? It's a 16 squares here, 4x4 grid, and I just karate chopped all the shit just to show you how easy it is. You don't have to do nothing special. Now I karate chopped horizontal. Or vertical. Let's do it horizontal. Here we go. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Oh, I should skip a bar because the bottom ones and the second row of the 4x4 grid are the same. So let's skip. Let's go row 1 and then row 3. Ready? You see that? You can make music no matter what you do, no matter how basic and new you are. You can make music. And you don't even need one of these. These MPC from Makai. They don't sponsor me. I'm not here to do the tutorial. I'm just trying to build confidence when it comes to making music. And that's one of the steps and goals of the journey of making music, is not only do you start off by showing the internet, but then you eventually get on stage in front of people, maybe it's 1 to 2 people in my scenario, and to show them how to do it as well. There's no metronome, and I see my camera tilting here. I gotta find a solution to that. If you guys have any recommendations in the chat, please, for the love of everything that's cool, let me know, and I will seek out to find a solution. First drum kit, you can get it off the MPC store from Makai. It's Trap Soul kit. Now, I'm going to look for a different kit here. There's a button I can press, and it's going to take me to all these. You can sample it, right? You can sample it. I like to go like that, just twist. There's a knob on my little MPC here. I think it's more important to show the MPC than it is me. Right? More important, there's a knob here, and you can see it. I'm going to spin it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit a button called load. Well, I keep missing it. I'm not used to streaming to everybody out here. I keep missing it. So I'm going to hit that load button. So now when I hit the main button, I can go here and I can change my drum kit to the next one. You see? And then you can go throughout the 4x4 squares. What? You hear that? There's going to be a beat that you notice that there's a pattern that I stick to. It's the pop, 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 boom, 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 pap, boom, 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 pap. Ready? It's easily accomplished with one hand. Ready? Yes, and that's why I like that pattern. Now, every time I bounce around, this camera moves, and I apologize for that. Let me see if I can fix this. You see this SD card? It's just a little slot for a micro SD. I'm going to use it to see if I can fix it to my camera to keep it from sliding. But now you can't see the board. This is the conundrum. Now you can't see my eyeballs. There we go. There's like an even mixture. Let me go down some more. Alright. So hopefully that little that SD card that holds a micro SD. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't hit. There's a whole separate table that this is on. Let's see if I can do this without hitting the table. See the beat machine. See the beat machine. The cheese machine. Do not go to YouTube and type in cheese machine. Whatever you do. Alright. Like I've explained at the very beginning of this is just me figuring things out, Z-Money. We normally do a podcast that you can go watch on all of our YouTube, all the social media, Rumble, X, TikTok, wherever you get your content from. We are there. This is a little different. We're making music. And when I say making music, it's the very entry-level beginner steps. Nothing crazy, just a machine here. And we're playing simple patterns. Now, you can have a metronome to keep you on beat, on point, whatever you want to call it. The metronome is the key word here because if you're a fan of music or know what music is, you know a metronome is important because that keeps you on beat. It's all tick, tock, tick, tock. I've turned that off just for the simple sake to show you who are out here right now that you don't necessarily need a metronome to make music. You just need to have the heart to make music. And the metronome will come in and play a big part later on, especially when you're working with other artists who just want to sing and necessarily can't keep up or determine what beat pattern you're doing. So this is the very basic, very first portion of our music journey together. And you can mark that on your calendars. What is it? 8/24, August 24th, 2024. Big Up Radio decided to go amongst a music making journey, and I'm here to show that to you. So again, just so you know, for those who are just tuning in, one hand, how simple this can be. Ready? Boom, boom, bap, boom, bap, boom, boom, bap, boom. See, you lose it. Sometimes you lose it. If you're not a pro like myself, you lose it. Beginners, this is not a course. This is just to show you out there something can happen even though you're not as confident as you need to be. Keep practicing, and that's what we're going to do here on Big Up Radio when it comes to music, is practicing the music. Now, I'm going to utilize both hands. Both hands here. We got different samples. I'm hitting the different keys, and it's so just to break it down, I'm going to hit the upper left of the 4x4 quadrant. right? It'll go on for a few seconds, and then I'm gonna hit the second one. Right, it stops. We don't even have to use that one if we don't want. We don't have to use that one either. It sounds like a different sound. So let's just stick to the first upper left and the secondary left. You hear that? What do you think needs to come in? Whoops. Ready? 2 hands. Whoop, wrong hand. See, you can change it up. You just gotta restart. You see, it's not hard. And as time goes on, you will get better. Let me tell you, let me be the first one here to say, I'm not perfect. You see, you hear me get choked up by saying that? And it hurts to say that, but you got to understand out there, you're not always going to be perfect. You start from the bottom. Drake said it best. You started from the bottom, now you're here. You start at the very ground level. And for me, the ground level is this machine. And streaming live to you. I happen to have a few tools and tricks in my bag that makes it a little easier than most, and that's streaming, right? Most people can't even do that. They're sitting at their home in their mom's basement or in their bedroom or even in their own house, just, I want to try something new, and they pick it up and they're just hitting buttons. My first type of rhythm I ever made was a boom bap. Super slow. Super slow. I hit a wrong button. Some people, that's all it takes. And then you can use one hand to do all that. And it doesn't always sound good. The next person might be like, that's stupid. Who cares? You do what you got to do to get better at what you're trying to improve on. And the goal is what you set, not what other people set. I feel like there's a lot of people out there who think they need to do what people are watching them tell them to do. You don't have to. I'm not, especially if you're not being paid, right? The easiest thing is to do these things without being paid because there's no strings attached. There's no monetary value. There's no pressure to keep up with what you're trying to do. So the easiest and the hardest place to learn how to do this stuff is live. And I'm doing that right now. I'm not setting a new ground. I'm not doing something new that people haven't already done. I'm just venturing out of my comfort zone to try to show you guys that it's possible. And this is the journey we're going to take together. This is the first step. And that's just by hitting the go live button and making something like this. You see everything bouncing around? That's the heart and soul of it all. You're going to see the good, the bad, the perfect, the imperfect. I'm not here to motivate you. Just understand we start from the very bottom and then we're going to make it up to here. Whether we want to do it together or later, it's going to happen. And I think, oh shit, my SD card just fell. I don't know if you heard that or saw the camera tilt. This is the imperfection. You guys get to see the journey with me. We're here together, and I'm going to continue to do stuff like this. It's only been a 30-minute stream, but that's all right. Sometimes that's all it takes, and it's the extra content that counts. It's the extra drive. It's the extra initiative. Whatever it takes to put the content out there, as long as you have the gusto, you're going to make it big yourself. And I believe in all of you out there. With that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it off at this stream. Figure out how to get my camera from stop moving and falling down. That's the first goal here. But in the meantime, make sure you go check out Big Up Radio. Check out every other opportunity we have for you guys. And I'm not lying. We have plenty of opportunities. With that being said, I'll catch you guys, if not sooner, on Wednesday between the times of 5:30 and 6. We'll go live. So hit that like, subscribe button. You'll get notified. You won't have to remember. Peace.